Another day, another game. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we're playing some type of Froslass build. Will it be the Mega Froslass? Will it be... Oh, okay, it's attacking. Or retreating. Hello? What was that? Alright. I am going to get myself a Fighting Energy. With the Frostlasses, you want to be as aggressive as possible. Putting down another Solrock just to make sure, giving this the Air Balloon. Thinning out the deck as much as possible. And then I'm getting a Binacle. I'm putting down a Dogi. I'm going to Fighting Gong POR. Do we have another Binacle here that we can use? Do we have both? We do have both. A little overkill, to be honest. But I do like the idea. Just gonna put it into my hand though. I'm not really sure if I would like to draw more cards. I mean, if they have the Mega, they're not one-shotting us either way, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we're getting another Dogi then. Dogi. Just gonna... I'm not sure, I don't really want to place the Battle Cage down just yet. Then I'm gonna knock out this Lonely Snorunt. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, we got another one. Monkey. Darkness Energy. Boss's Orders. Binacle. Yeah. I mean, I just get my Barbaracle out. Then I think I just Lillie's here. Ooh, that's not too shabby. We can place this here. We can get ourselves a Fighting Gong. Use the Fighting Gong, the Basic Energy to load up the Dogi. And then I just punch the Snorunt, call it a day. Very, very unfortunate for our opponent. Very, very unfortunate. We got the Badoo with the item lock. So they're wasting another energy. Very, very... Oh my god. Maybe I should have Night Stretchered first. Who knows? Let's put down this now to thin out the deck. Pray. Nope, nothing. Pass. We can Tarragon next turn, which is good. Let's see what they're getting. Oh, it's a Starmie deck. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't need those two. And we don't need, I guess, one Poké Pad. Itchy Pollen. Itchy Pollen. Alrighty. Let's just play it safe. 1, 2, 3. Stone Arms. Well, I don't know if that's smart. I don't think it is. Retreat. Do we give him a prize card or do we not? I don't think we do. I think we just force him to chew through whatever. I mean, they need to have the best top deck in existence now to be able to either recover the Badoo, to get a Starmie, to do something. This is the part that I don't really like about the game, where I feel that you have 5 turns in a row where you just win, and then you have 5 turns in a row where you just get a mulligan every time and the worst hand in existence. That's not real. That's not a real thing that happens. But they need you to keep playing somehow, so I guess that's the way it goes? Question mark? Okay. One thing that I think about oftentimes is like, what do we do in the mirror match? And in the mirror match, you either have to punch first or you use some type of tech. The type of tech we could use is Cornerstone. Might not be the best card ever in existence, but for this matchup it could be pretty useful. It would force them to play Moltres, it would force them to do some monkey shenanigans and just delay them their turns for a while. The problem is I'm not quite sure what I switch for this, if 2 Doggies would be enough. I think since Doggy is our main attacker and so heavily used, that's not really what we want. Also, the Solrock is also a very, very strong attacker, which we need to find as soon as possible. So that's also not what we want. 3 bosses are essential. Yeah, so I don't know what I would or should cut. Maybe the Poké Pad could be something here, one of them, or maybe we just rock the double Solrock. I'm not sure if that's ever a real thing. Let's see. It's just really difficult to decide who we are cutting because the Cornerstone is just a tech that I feel like some decks, it's good against some decks, and also the Cornerstone is really useless against stuff like Alakazam, where we're already trying to just be as fast as possible, which means I don't know, it's kind of a difficult situation where the question is, what do we actually do? What do we actually do here? What I also found interesting or useful might be a Xerosic. In the mirror match, it seems like you're just drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing, and at the end of the day, both of us have like a million hands in cards in hand. A Xerosic could be cool, could also be useful against Alakazam, against Zoroark, against Dragapult. So maybe that could be useful, but I'm not really sure if that is going to be... I mean, we could try it. Let's just try it. Not so much talking, just try. Okay, so instead of 2 Judge, we just play 1 Judge and 1 Xerosic. and we'll see how it goes. There's a tournament coming up at the on Sunday. Depending on when this video is uploaded, it might have already happened, but I am deciding to either play Mega Lopunny Froslass box because it's really fun, it's something different, and I don't think a lot of people really have planned out their strategy for it. It's really good against the Apple deck, it's really good against Dragapult, and our opponent conceded. Okay, so it's telling me to to log off because I've been playing for a while. So here, let me see. Yeah, I mean, it seems like I'm getting free points here, but you don't see how many games I've already lost that went under 1-5 just because I started with a mulligan and a bricked hand row, like turn for turn for turn for turn, like game for game, which is insane to me. So yeah, it doesn't feel good to win like this. The Bunny Worm is very fun. I really enjoy this deck. The Dunsparce is goated into Raging Bolt. The Mega Lopunny is goated into Dragapult, especially with the Hero's Cape. It's really goated into the Meganium deck. The Mega Froslass is also really goated into Dragapult and the Meganium deck because they usually want to draw and have a bunch of stuff in their hand. It kind of forces them to reduce their hand, which is also cool because then you kind of play around that as well and put on some pressure. I really like healing them every single turn. It's really fun. It's a fun way to mess with them. Sometimes I'm wondering what I really need to bench. Sometimes I always start with a Snorunt and a Baneri, but I don't think that's really necessary for each matchup. Just want to protect what I really want to use. The problem with the Mega Lopunny though is that I need to learn how to retreat the Mega Lopunny into the Dunsparces, and then just use the Dunsparce to do 230 once again, which I haven't done too much lately. I am not sure if that's the right move. I decided to switch one Battle Cage for to switch the Xianpao for one Battle Cage. I don't know. I like both of them. I just feel like once you played the Xianpao, you just played it and there it is, dead, doing nothing, and you can't even really give him energy to load it up to do any damage because, well, you're healing with Wallies and you need to reattach the energy that you just healed off. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It just kind of felt bad. I would really like to have space for the Xianpao. It feels really good, especially when people are just trying to hard block you with the stadium block with the Team Rocket's Watchtower. That feels really bad, to be honest. And the Poké Pad, Ultra Ball, both of them would get you the Xianpao, but I don't know, it's just against Dragapult I just prefer to have 3 battle cages to remove theirs and also to block the incoming spreading damage. So these are my thoughts. Let's go back to the Dogi. This is kind of what I'm trying to do now. I really like how the deck works. Hassel is a very fun inclusion. Morty's also very good, not sure which one is better. I really hate to not know how to like work with the mirror match. I always usually try to hit into the Binacles, but then I use all of my boss's orders and that feels really bad once they have the Legacy Energy attached to one of the Doggies. So I don't know, it's just a big mess of stuff. Okay, see ya.